So I have all of my pattern pieces cut out and taped together. Then I probably will do a preemptive shortening of the length to account for my short waist. And I'll probably start with taking 2 inches out of the waist and then see if I need to do any more than that. My waist measurement is 3 inches shorter than the recommended, but I don't want to shorten it too much because I've done that in the past and regretted it. So yeah, excited to get started on this project. The pattern provides a nice line here to shorten things at, so I'm just cutting right along that line and then measuring the 2 inches that I want to shorten the waist by so that I can overlap the pieces and tape them back together. I determined that I wanted to shorten the skirt as well, so I'm measuring up a consistent amount from the base of the skirt so that I can maintain the same curve, and then cutting along that line that I measured. The sleeves were a little bit tricky to figure out how much I needed to shorten them by, but my arms are short in comparison to the rest of my body proportionately, and so I decided that because I shortened the waist by 2 inches, I would start off by shortening the sleeves by 3 inches, cutting along the line provided in the pattern, and with the knowledge that I can always shorten them further later if I need to. I taped a sheet of paper to the edge of the pattern so that I could smooth out the line and maintain the general shape of the sleeve. Next, I cut out all the pattern pieces from some white muslin that I had to make my first mock-up. I followed the pattern instructions for sewing the lining pieces together, and then I had my first mock-up. As you can see, the fit was way off, with not enough space around the entirety of it, and also just a lot of loose, gapey bits up around the shoulders and the neckline. Okay, so this is way more complicated than I thought. The lining has completely different seam lines than the rest of the jacket. So that's super fun to deal with when you're having to make like a ton of changes. I made a toile and made adjustments to my lining jacket, which now it fits really nicely. However, the shape, especially of the back piece, is a lot different than it was, like majorly different. Like I chopped off like a bunch of stuff here, completely changed the angle of the arm there. Like it's way different. I also I needed to add like a bunch of the waist. So, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. It's like, it's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. So, what I have decided to do instead is something that I've been wanting to learn how to do, that I've seen Sewstine do before with her mannequin or dress form, and that is to drape a pattern myself. Now I'm still basing it off of the Amalia jacket, and what I am doing is, you see how you can see where the lines are on the jacket, like where the seam lines are? I'm basically trying to replicate that pattern here. So I've got just some really thin masking tape, and I've basically marked out the shape of the bodice. So I think the next step is going to be to take fabric and lay the fabric on top of here and then trace the black lines to get the shape of my pattern pieces. It's the next morning, and I have put together my mock-up using my new draping method, and I am in love. It looks so good. Like, it just fits so perfectly in the back. I think I need to bring this down where it attaches to a little bit. Make it more in line across here. And then the front fits reasonably well. These are, I don't know, that's gonna be tricky no matter what, I think. This is a bit loose. So if I pull it tighter, you know, I can get it tighter and laying flat, but then it's like way overlapped on the front. So I'm gonna try and make some adjustments to where this line down the front will be straight. And so what I'm gonna do for that, I thought about taking it off the front, which may work, I don't know. But I've never seen a pattern that had like the front piece angled like that. So what I'm gonna try to do instead is take it out from over here. I'm gonna split this seam and kind of pinch this out and see how much I need to pinch to get it to lie flat. But if that doesn't work, then I'll probably just angle the front seam or edge. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this, and this was so much easier than trying to follow the pattern. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you can follow along with the next video in the process of making the Amalia jacket.